Build your financial moment and be free. What do I mean by that? Hello, friend. Welcome back. If you are on the path to financial independence, you know it's more than just numbers. It's about freedom, right? But navigating this path, it can feel overwhelming. And today we're exploring something crucial: how to build an investment approach that truly aligns with your life, one that outlasts the constant market noise and hype. How do you discover your most future proof path to freedom? I want to share three ways many of us, including myself, often approach investing on this journey. The first two feel intuitive and even exciting at first, but often lead to frustration or feeling lost. The third one is different, and it's about anchoring your finances in something deeper than just chasing returns. It's about your mission, your why, and understanding this shift, I believe, is key to building a financial life that actually feels free, not just looks good on paper. Figuring out the right way to invest for financial independence, it's confusing. So many strategies, so many voices telling you what to do, hot stocks, complex options. There are also cryptos, the next big thing. I've been down those rabbit holes. So let's unpack these approaches together. Maybe seeing them laid out will bring some clarity to your journey, just as it started for mine. The first path many of us take is focusing on a specific skill. We think if I can just master this one thing, be it day trading, finding undervalued stocks, or real estate flipping, that will be my ticket. We dive deep, becoming the crypto guy or the day trader or that real estate guy in our friend group. And look, developing skills is essential and it does feel empowering, maybe even lead to some quick wins. It seems efficient. The problem arises when we define ourselves solely by that skill. What happens when that specific skill falls out of favor? I spent the last few years learning day trading and getting good at it. Now the regulators are talking about banning weekly expiries altogether. When such things happen, right, we can feel stuck, maybe even panicked. We built our identity around being the options expert, but now the market doesn't reward that skill in the same way it used to. We feel pressured to stick with it, even if it's no longer serving our bigger goals or worse, causing immense stress. It can feel like a job, like being an accountant who only does accounting, right? It might work, it might generate returns, but does it feel like freedom? For some, maybe, but for many on the financial independence path, tethering your entire financial future to the fluctuating value of that one specific skill feels fragile. Then there's the opposite approach, often born from reacting against the rigidity of the skill based path, the first path, right? It's the feeling of I'm interested in everything, why should I just limit myself? We chase hot stocks, jump on NFTs, dabble in whatever trend is flooding our feeds. This week it's AI, next month it's biotech, the forthcoming months it's something else, or maybe some gold futures on the side. This feels like freedom initially. I'm not trapped, I am not associating my worth to a certain skill, but the reality often it's just chaos. Our portfolio becomes a fragmented collection of impulsive bets, lacking a coherent strategy. We might get lucky once or twice, reinforcing the behavior, but in the long run, it's exhausting and rarely leads to constant progress towards FI. We see snippets of others succeeding wildly with one-off bets and the FOMO kicks in, but trying to replicate that often leads to buying high and selling low. There's no anchor, no guiding principle beyond what's hot right now. It's less of a strategy and more of a reaction. And reactions rarely build lasting wealth or peace of mind. Which brings me to the third way, the one that clicked for me, the one that feels grounded and adaptable. It's about shifting the focus from the how, the specific skill or trend, to the why. Let's call it mission based investing. And here, your entire investment decisions, your entire financial strategy flows from your core mission. What does financial independence mean to you? Personally, what life do you want it to enable? Is it retiring early to travel, spending more time with family, having the security to pursue creative work, or leaving a legacy, supporting causes you care about? This why becomes your anchor. It's deeply personal, and this is vital. It's not just about the dream, it connects your purpose with practical action. You still need skills, you still need to build assets, but the choice of skills you develop and the assets you acquire is guided by the mission. They become tools in service of that larger goal rather than the goal itself. The skill I focus on now, for example, is making myself myself well versed with AI and cracking distribution. If you asked me 2 years ago, I would have said trading and investing would have been my biggest bets to financial freedom because those skills directly serve my mission of achieving reliable financial independence with peace of mind. Now, have I stopped it? No, I still continue to do it because I've gotten better at it. I can now add more skills. So, chasing hot stocks doesn't align with that mission. Maybe your mission requires different skills right now. Crucially, this approach integrates understanding ourselves. What's our risk tolerance really? What are our biases? What timeline feels right for us? Because financial independence isn't just a spreadsheet, it's an emotional journey. If we don't know ourselves financially, we end up pursuing someone else's mission using skills that stress us out. Discovering your financial self, your true why, is the bedrock of mission based investing. So, how do we find this mission and make it practical? It's a process, not a destination, but here's how I think about it. First of all, define your destination. What does your ideal financial independent life looks and feels like? Get specific. Is it a number, a feeling of security, or a specific lifestyle? What matters most to you? This clarity of why is everything. Assess your starting point. Honestly, evaluate your current financial situation, your existing knowledge, and importantly, your temperament. What investment approaches feel sustainable and aligned with your personality, not just potentially profitable? Choose the right tools for the mission. Select investments and strategies and assets that logically connect your starting point to your destination. Are you decades away? Maybe growth focused assets make sense for now. Are you getting closer? Perhaps shifting towards income generating or stable assets aligns better for now. The key is every investment decision should have a clear justification tied back to your why, and then you embrace evolution. Here's the beauty: your mission might evolve slightly over time. Your skills will definitely grow, your life circumstances will change. A mission based approach allows you and your strategy, your asset allocation to adapt without losing direction. You started focusing on aggressive saving? Great. Now your mission requires learning about tax efficiency. Adapt. Learn about sustainable investing and it aligns with your values. Adapt. The anchor holds even as the path adjusts. The core idea is your mission is the compass, your skills and assets are the map and vehicle. Knowing your destination allows you to navigate flexibly. Think about it. Investors purely focused on one skill feel brittle when that skill is challenged. Investors chasing everything feel lost and reactive. But when your investing is anchored in a mission that reflects your values and goals, you gain resilience. Market downturns feel less like personal failures and more like turbulence on a long journey towards a known destination. You're less swayed by hype because you have your own clear why. This approach, I believe, is the most aligned way to invest for true financial independence. It allows your portfolio to grow with you, adapting over your lifetime. You build not just wealth, but clarity and confidence. Maybe right now, my focus is on managed portfolios like mutual funds or small cases because they align with my mission phase. Years ago, it was about DIY investing and full-time trading. Although I continue to do them even today, I have mostly automated these and does not require much interference. Who knows what skills or assets will best serve the mission in the next 10 years, especially in this world driven by AI. But the mission itself provides a continuity. It allows me to learn and adapt without feeling lost. I can bring you, my community, along that journey of discovery. If that makes sense to you, if you're seeking that kind of clarity beyond the technical charts, jargon, then you're in the right place. So let me just give you a formula to sum up everything, right? Your financial mission plus your evolving skills and assets equals progress towards your destination of financial independence. The skills and assets can change, adapt, and grow as long as they serve that core mission. It's simple but not easy. It requires introspection, and this is the path I'm documenting, the clarity I'm striving for. What about you? What's your financial mission? What does financial freedom truly mean for you? And how are you building a financial life to get there? Share your thoughts below. I genuinely learn so much from hearing your perspectives. Thank you for joining me on this part of the journey. See you in the next one.